And thank you for coming to this session. I noticed that everyone has a lot to say, and in the interest of time, if I may, point your attention to this book, page 48. We have all the bios of the speakers for this session, starting from page 48. And each of our speaker will have 20 minutes. You're gonna hear, I think I noticed, I heard the ding 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 sound, 3 minutes before 20 minutes ends up. And you're gonna hear another reminder that the screen is going to show, oops, sorry, just now I saw, then that's time's up, all right? So let me just, read out the name of our presenters and the topic. Our first speaker will be Venerable Dr. Ven Hansa GBS, who is the professor of International Buddhist Studies College in Thailand. So, and our Venerable will be speaking on mindfulness-based meditation, the tool to create sustainable peace. So Venerable, the floor is yours. Yes, please.
Respected to most venerable Mahasangha and friends in the Dhamma. As Prime Minister mentioned in the morning, we have to follow Pariyatti, Patipatti, and Pativeda Dhamma. The Dhamma I will share with you today, we have to bring whatever we learn from Tripitaka, then apply or implement Buddha Dhamma in community and society. And today as well, the thing I would like to share with you, I will share the thing I have done so far, and I would like to thank IBSC and organizer who give me a chance to come here to share my experiences that I have done for 20 years. For this next slide, please. Yeah. And so far we work together with Thai government because Thai government, they think that there are too many conflicts in community and society in Thailand. And they fight each other, they beat each other. So it is the time for Thai government and Thai people have to set up Deputy Mediation Act, Dispute Mediation Act for 5 years ago. So the problem is, when we have Dispute Mediation Act, how can we train mediator? How can we train mediator, especially apply Buddha teaching to apply, to train many people who have to be mediator? So for this, Mahachulalongkorn Buddhist University, especially MA and PhD program in peace study, we have to prepare for that. We have to do research and to find a way to train Thai people and monks to be professional mediator. We call peace engineer. For those, we have to train them all, we call peace engineer. Especially, they all monk and lay come to be trained together to be professional mediator. It is in the court. I have to go to the court to train judge, to train many people who live in there. and give the certificate. And many times we sign MOU with many organizations to work together, especially we open International Mediation Center. International Mediation Center. It's not just for Thai people, but foreigners who go to Thailand to work in there. When the conflict, how can we bring them all to negotiate and to deal and work together peacefully? When we look back to preamble to Constitution of UNESCO, declare that since wars begins in the mind of the man, it is the mind of the man that defenses of peace must be constructed. War is here inside your mind. Peace is here inside your mind. If we have to build peace inside our mind, we have to start from here. In order to overcome war that occur inside our mind as well. It is standing point of the Buddhism. Buddhism denies any violent war and negative conflict. That's why when we talk about this, there are two kinds of conflict. Conflict and war is within. Peace is in within as well. So let me show you something. Mindfulness is the main topic I would like to share with you today, is the foundation of world peace. World is not outside world, but this is inside world. But everything is here. If you have to be mindful, peace, everything begins from mindfulness. Compassion society comes from mindfulness. So because of this, we have to prepare especially backbone of Buddhism. When we talk about backbone of Buddhism, we call the Four Noble Truths. The dukkha, it is a negative conflict. Samudaya is cause of negative conflict. Nirodha, there is a peace. Magga, there is the peaceful means to build peace inside our mind and society. That's the backbone of peace building. See, for this, in order to train meditator, we have to train them all to be mediator. Meditator come from mediator. We have to train them all, especially to manage inner conflict. Because inner conflict occur inside our mind. So we have to practice mindfulness in order to deal with inner conflict, to develop inner peace. Then we have to go somewhere to manage outer conflict in community and society in order to build outer peace at the end. For this, I would like to bring you, because the time is short now. This is from my experiences. This we call 3M. You see, the first one, meditator. The second one, mediator. But eventually, we have to cultivate mindfulness inside there. So after that, they can go somewhere to build. This is very important. That's why I try to explain to you all. Mindfulness, that is the foundation of peace. So, as if they all have to be mediator, we have to start to train them all to be mindful. That's the first one. Train them all to be mindful for what? Because when two parties they conflict with each other, they don't like to talk together anymore. They so suffer. Because of this, we have to bring them all to be mindful first. For what? In order to manage their emotion. To make them calm. To make them calm. When they calm, they are ready to listen to each other. When they all listen to each other, they will get issue analysis. They will know exactly. They will understand exactly what about issue from each other, from two parties. When they know exactly about issue, At that time, there we have attitude equation. We try to balance. In terms of Buddhism, we call Titti Samanyata. That is Titti Samanyata, to try to bring them all to understand each other. We call right understanding or Samadhi. After that, they will trust each other. When they understand what you are thinking, then they will trust each other. When they trust each other, they would be able to find interest. What about your interest? I listen to you, then I will get all this your interest. I will respond to you. After that, we have to choose option. When they can find interest already, come on. We choose which option that is good for us, you and me. We have to choose best option among us. The last one, new relationship and new future will occur. The goal of meditation, the last goal, that is to bring them all to love, to live together peacefully. That is the main goal of meditation. When we come back here, meditation, you can see one by one, there is a 9 word or 9 step of meditation. Then we can see, right? They always see the value. When they understand the value, they will understand the structure, the way they have to live together in organization or society. At the end, they will understand data, relationship, and interest. I will come here to conclude to you all everything about main concept that we tried to do in the past in Thailand for 10 years ago. When we have dispute mediation act, so what is the main idea? We have to bring them all to study. Input, we have to put mindfulness, tolerance, and inner peace. The second step, bring them all to understand backbone of peace building in Buddhism, especially the Four Noble Truths. The first one, bring them all to understand 9 steps. That is the find a way to bring them all to negotiate or bring them all to live together peacefully. And the last one, we all would be able to find peaceful community and society. Let me conclude everything. At this time, when we talk about mindfulness, they all might understand that if you all would like to understand and learn how to practice mindfulness, you have to go to monastery. You have to go to meet monk at monastery. That's not true. Wherever you have body and mind, there you can find mindfulness inside there. Body and mind go everywhere. Mindfulness will go along with body and mind all the time. If they all would be able to develop and maintain mindfulness, mindfulness will bring peace to those who suffer because of conflict and live together peacefully, and community and society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bande. Well, you haven't really used up all your time. Thank you for saving the time. Since Bande hasn't used up his time, I think I owe him a short introduction. I should go ahead. So Venerable, whom you just heard of, he first got ordained as a Theravada Buddhist monk at Wat Chana, Songkhron, Thailand. In July 1993, he holds a BA from Mahachulalongkorn University and Thailand, and an MA from Thammasat University. Thailand, and a PhD also from Mahachulalongkorn University. So currently, Bande, as mentioned, is the director. He's also a secretary to the director of International Association of Buddhist University, IABU, and director of the International Buddhist Studies College, Mahachulalongkorn University. Thank you, Bande. Thank you.